You're watching Moments with Jill Walker, and I'm taping this actually tonight on tape with a lady named Kathy Greer. We are at a wedding, and we met at the wedding reception, and they were the musical family group. They're a family that travels in a bus, and you told me you sing in Branson, Missouri?
Yeah, we entertain down at Silver Dollar City and Branson pretty often.
Okay, so when did you give your heart to the Lord?
I was 6 years old, and I owe that to my first grade Sunday school teacher, and she was always a big influence on my life.
Wow. And then how did you meet your husband?
Well, we were both heavily into FFA, and we both love agriculture. We both grew up on farms, and we met at an agriculture contest down in Missouri.
You had no idea you would be in a singing group of your own.
Right.
Now that's interesting. You told me at the dinner reception at this wedding we're at how that began, and then once you share that, share your website, your Facebook page, and your latest CD.
All right. Yeah, we had a Sunday school teacher that played music with his family, and we thought that was so neat, and we had admired it. And he said, well, you guys could do this. And we said, well, we don't really know how to play instruments. And we were in our 30s. And our kids were just little. They were 4, 6, and 9.
Wow.
And so we just bought some cheap instruments and sent them to lessons. And we started watching videos and going to jam sessions.
Wow.
And then we would get invited to play at different places. And so about 11 and a half years ago, my husband quit his job and we went full time. So,
wow. So what is the name of your group?
It's Lindley Creek, Lindley Creek.
Say that again, one more time.
Okay, it's Lindley Creek, and we are named after a real creek in southwestern Missouri. And we have a website, lindleycreek.com, and we're also on Facebook, and we produce our own music videos. So if you enjoy music videos, you should check those out. We also write a lot of our own songs, and you can hear us on Sirius XM's Bluegrass Junction. And we have our newest album is called Freedom, Love, and the Open Road.
Now, what is your predominant style that you play? Because you play different styles, but is it bluegrass?
Yeah, we're pretty much a bluegrass band.
Great.
I would call us more of a modern bluegrass.
Okay.
Maybe not your grandpa's bluegrass.
But
But
who's been your mentors in bluegrass, would you say? Maybe not knowing them personally, but just that you're kind of drawn to.
Yeah, and
it's hard to say that.
Rhonda Vincent is from Missouri, and she's considered the queen of bluegrass. So I'd say she's influenced us greatly. Delia Bradley also is an incredible female vocalist and guitar player, and of course countless men. It's pretty much a guy's genre, but it didn't stop me or our daughter Katie from falling in love with the music.
And you told me that your children really don't read music, or maybe a little bit do they read? They all don't read music. You do.
I do,
but they play by ear. That's amazing.
Yeah, they never did learn how to read music because bluegrass is more of a sit around and listen and then see if you can play it, and so it's ear training.
So did you ever pray that God would open up all their ears and give them the talent and ability to play? Because maybe somebody's watching today and they have little children thinking, oh, I wish they could play instruments and things like that.
Yeah, I think my main prayer was when we first started being on stage, son would be like, oh, help him, God. But I don't know, it's just something that God blessed us with. We wanted to listen to things that were appropriate for little kids. That's one of the reasons we started.
I see. Stress that again. They were listening to some secular crusade,
right,
and you were feeling grief from the Holy Spirit that the words to the songs weren't appropriate for children to sing.
Right, and it's not like we're like super stuffy or anything, but I don't really want to hear my 3-year-old singing about drinking and running around. It just seemed ridiculous to me. So
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Train up a child in the way they should go. Proverbs 22:6. So one last question: when you travel on the road, I asked you, is there that many people that come to you with spiritual needs? And really, to my surprise, you said yes.
Yeah.
We'll close with this.
Yeah, a really cool thing about doing what we do, we aren't just a gospel band. We just do family-friendly stuff, but people will come up and say, oh, I can remember my grandma singing that song. She used to take me to church, or I'm having this hard time in my life. Will you pray with me? And it's maybe not somebody that would ordinarily go to church,
Right.
but
You're reaching the people.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
is it okay? Would you, I say you're predominantly a bluegrass group?
Oh yeah.
So I could call this Moments with Jill Walker Bluegrass today because I always give it a title.
Yeah.
That's
I
right.
love it. Yeah,
So,
sounds
well,
good.
thanks so much, Kathy,
Yeah,
for coming
yeah.
on this devotional.
Enjoyed it.
And you've been watching Moments with Jill Walker Bluegrass. God bless you today.